summoned here on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. John Ross, 42 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Steelers 35. Dolphins 9.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, and he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Looking deep for Julio. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. I got it. Let's go.
Now it's Darnold. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Noah Fant, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense continues to pour it on. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Steelers 42, Dolphins nothing. Michael Dixon
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jackson on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson, flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years. I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they? That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
At their own
the Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over. Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw, Darnold. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there.
To the air again, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Brandon Carr on the coverage there. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And McManus able to put it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Coming up up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This is Jakeem Grant. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime?
And now look at him go. The 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 50 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Play action. It's Darnold. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
28-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So put another 3 on the board. Offense considered a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Jackson on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Deshaun Jackson off to the races. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Touchdown.
Deshaun Jackson, 73 yards. And it's for pride now, but the Dolphins get a bit closer. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
55.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
Here's Darnold. And able to find Dorsett. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 33 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Jackson now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The return. The Dolphins take over.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On the delay, this is Murray. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
69. Dolphins 7. Michael Dixon set to kickoff.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
DJ Reader brought him down. It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And they almost had another one. They are all over the the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They run with Taylor. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 10-yard touchdown run. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Steelers 76, Dolphins 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Jackson now to return.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
In on the tackle.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's 3rd.
To throw is Wilson. To throw on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd down.
Again, it's Taylor.
At the 30-yard line.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Steeler.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
The ball carrier.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Helaire. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. His pass caught at the 4.
Pass
No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth.
On fourth down, Darnold sliding out of the pocket. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Takes over first and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl burst so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Second down.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long.
And it brings up third down.
To throw is Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A.J. Green, 72 yards. And the Dolphins gain a bit of respectability. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. When A.J. Green's on the field, something exciting usually happens, and that was certainly exciting.
Superior route runner, superior hands, superior body control, but I love the way he reacts to the football in the air. Finds it, locates it, and goes and gets it before the defensive backs can react.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Grant on the return. The Steelers take over.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We let these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
45-yard line.
And Darnold wants to throw the football. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Dolphins.
And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains.